Hi, everybody. I'm so excited. This is lesson 1 in how to change your habits, not your diet. Lesson 1 is becoming aware of your current habits. Let's talk first about why this is so important. It is important because you need to know where you're at before you know where or how to get to where you're going. I love to use the example of a GPS map. It needs 2 pieces of information. It needs to know where you're at and where you're going. A lot of the times my clients come to me with goals in mind. Obviously, I love goals. I teach how to goal plan. We all love goals. But the focus is straight on the goal, but there's a lot of confusion on how to get there because you don't know where you're at. I get this. I want to lose this much weight. I've been dropping my calories by this much. Okay, you have a game plan. Awesome. Where did you start at? Oh, I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Well, that I don't know answer is why we're not seeing results, because we're half fasting or guessing what we should eat, where should we start. That isn't anybody's fault. This weight loss industry is so surrounded by this quick fix and change your habits in 6 weeks and these, infomercials that people actually did see results in those, but they were highly monitored. They had a trainer next to them. They had the research team helping them. That's why they saw results. So here I am. I am that for you. I am your health coach. I am your research team. And I'm taking all the research that I know to get to these 3 steps. So here we go with the becoming aware. Like I mentioned before, human eating is a complicated behavior. I know that sentence sounded funny to me when I first heard it, but it's a very subconscious pattern when you get to thinking about it. Our habits are formed with eating since the day we were born. Were we breastfed? Were we not breastfed? What did our family feed us? What did our culture feed us? What religion aspects affected our eating patterns? Were there certain times of the year that we fasted? Were there certain things that we're not allowed to eat because of our religion? All of those things become our behavior patterns. And so they become subconscious. So we just go along our day, not realizing why we're eating where we're eating, and then wondering why we're not losing or gaining weight, whatever your goal may be. So let's become aware. So what I'm going to do is share this food journal with you. It is located in the PDF download section. You can use this. You can print them out whenever you need them. You can also design columns yourself that you like. I like to do that. I like to design my own stuff in my own journal. So whatever floats your boat, and we'll get you to see results. So let's screen share. This food record was created by my certification company, the American Council on Exercise. So this is why I love it. It is research backed to see the patterns. So everything in the gray boxes are going to be what you need. Okay, so go ahead and take a look at that, just to overview those. I want 3 separate days of this food journal. So I highly suggest 2 weekdays and 1 weekend. So you have 1 or 2 options. You can do a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or you can do a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That will give you the most accurate pattern, because you do need a weekend in there, because most of us are thrown off during those days, and then we can take an average of what's going on. So let's start from the left to right. Meal or snack? Is it a meal or a snack? You do need to know that. Time. Time is a huge cue. When we were in elementary school, 12 o'clock, lunchtime, that's my cue. 3 o'clock's your break. I go to Starbucks next door. That's a cue. Write all those behavior patterns down. Next, we get into the food and beverage. Even if it's water, I want that written down. Some people like to skip the alcohol that they consume. Write that down. And also the amount. Please get this accurate as possible. If you're home, you have plenty of tools you can measure with. If you're at a restaurant, I would use your palm. Close fist, notice this is about a 6 to 8 ounce chicken or steak. You can use the palm of your hands, open, closed, use that. And then if you're eating packaged food, take a look at the amount on the back and how much you ate. Write it down as soon as you eat it because you will remember it. That's a big key here. Food group servings. Be as general as possible. Fruit, vegetables, dairy, junk, carbs. Write it all, just keep it simple. Because you notice if you put it in a column, when we see how much you're getting or not getting, it's a lot simpler to fix when we break it down. Hunger level, my famous scale of 1 to 10, where are you? You need to know. Sometimes a lot of the times actually people come to me and say, gosh, I'm overeating. Well, when we look at their hunger level, they're at a 9 or a 10. Of course you ate a lot. You were hungry. Let that be okay. Let's fix it somewhere else. Maybe you're not eating enough throughout the day. So you need to know that. Mood, thoughts, very important. Mood and stress levels, all of those things have a lot to do with our food patterns. If you're stressed, cortisol levels can hit. That'll either decrease your appetite. Sometimes it does the opposite. You need to know how moods affect your eating behaviors. Location, this is also a very good cue. Are you at home? Are you in the drive-thru? Are you at work? Are you with your friends? Location and also who are you with also has a big influence and a cue. Challenges. Honor any challenges you may be having. They're your challenges. For a long time, I just was getting up too late and I wasn't eating breakfast, and I'm lecturing about eating breakfast. That was a challenge for me. I honored that. Once I said, hey, I'm having a problem, I'm skipping breakfast, I'm not practicing what I'm preaching, I'm just living on coffee in the morning, I started to make the tiny little changes. I chose something simple like an English muffin with peanut butter. Problem solved, right? Couldn't fix it until I honored what the heck was going on with me. So write that down. Can't make changes if we don't know what's going on. So it's that simple. 3 days in a row, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Use 3 separate sheets, whether it's this PDF or your own sheet. And I also want to leave you with this. Please leave the judgment out the window as you are doing this food journal. 1 or 2 things could happen. 1, you start to eat perfect when you normally don't because you think I'm the judge and I'm going to look at it with such and you should be doing this. No, this is about knowing where you're at. I really don't care what you eat. If you told me you ate McDonald's 5 meals a day, but you wanted to change that, cool. Let's start there. I'm not one to judge. In fact, in the next lesson, I will show you my food journal where I had to start making changes. And also, if you notice, if you think there's something just awful that you're disappointed in yourself, again, let all those emotions be okay. That's why you're here. That's why you invested in this lesson, to start making the changes. So that's it. That's your first lesson. 3 days of food awareness. This is really exciting because this first step is about 50 to 70% of changing your habits, not your diet. After we become aware, we'll move on to step 2, creating choices. And then step 3, within those choices, let's execute a game plan. And then now we can hit that goal that we were talking about in the beginning. So enjoy this journey. Enjoy the things that are on your journal that you do enjoy as well. Maybe you were out with friends, out with family. Write that down and let that be something you enjoy. This food journal isn't about noticing all the bad things you do. It's noticing the balance that we need to create. So enjoy the things you want to change and also enjoy the things that you really want to keep, because we honor those in our food behaviors. Food is about enjoying each other and family and get-togethers. Let's create balance in our lives around the subject of food, around the subject of nutrition, and I will see you on the next video.